Terrifying entities of mythology. 10 scary beings from cultures around the world. Mythology across various cultures is filled with terrifying beings that evoke fear and awe. These entities often embody the darker aspects of human nature or the unknown, serving as cautionary tales or representations of chaos. Here you have 10 of the most frightening beings from mythology. Cthulhu, H.P. Lovecraft's mythos. Cthulhu first appeared in Lovecraft's short story, The Call of Cthulhu, published in 1928, and has since become a pop culture icon. Cthulhu embodies humanity's fear of the unknown, existing beyond human comprehension and representing cosmic horror. Described as a gigantic creature with a humanoid shape, tentacles, and wings, Cthulhu is said to be sleeping beneath the Pacific Ocean, waiting to awaken and bring chaos to the world. Its very existence challenges the sanity of those who encounter it, emphasizing themes of insignificance in the vast universe. Would you dare to uncover the secrets of the universe if it meant facing an unimaginable terror that could unravel your sanity? Medusa, Greek mythology. Medusa was once a beautiful maiden who was transformed into a gorgon as punishment for her vanity by the goddess Athena. Medusa's ability to turn anyone who gazed upon her into stone serves as a powerful metaphor for the destructive nature of beauty and jealousy. With snakes for hair and a terrifying visage, Medusa represents both fear and tragedy. Her character invites sympathy, as she is often portrayed as a victim of divine retribution rather than a monster. This duality adds complexity to her story, making her one of mythology's most compelling figures. If you possessed the power to petrify anyone who wronged you, would you wield it, knowing the cost of such power? Charybdis, Greek mythology. Charybdis is often depicted as a monstrous whirlpool that devours ships and sailors, existing alongside the monster Scylla in the Straits of Messina. Charybdis represents the unpredictable dangers of the sea, a vital aspect of ancient Greek life and commerce. Described as a massive creature capable of sucking in vast quantities of water, Charybdis creates a formidable threat for sailors in navigating treacherous waters. This duality of Charybdis and Scylla symbolizes the dangers of navigating between two extremes, emphasizing the need for balance in life. When faced with two terrifying choices, how do you decide which peril to confront, knowing that both could lead to your doom? Kali, Hindu mythology. Kali is often misunderstood in Western culture as merely a goddess of destruction. She is also a symbol of transformation and empowerment. Kali embodies the dual nature of creation and destruction, representing the cycle of life and death. Depicted with a fierce appearance, multiple arms, and a necklace of skulls, Kali's fearsome image is meant to instill awe and respect. Her dance of death signifies the destruction of ignorance and the triumph of good over evil, illustrating the importance of confronting one's fears to achieve enlightenment. In a world where destruction can lead to rebirth, how do you find the courage to face your inner demons? Banshee, Irish mythology. The banshee is often considered a harbinger of death, with her wailing signaling the impending demise of a family member. The banshee serves as a reminder of the inevitability of death and the sorrow that accompanies loss. Described as a ghostly woman with long hair and a mournful cry, the banshee embodies the emotional weight of grief. Her presence is both terrifying and poignant, reflecting the deep connection between the living and the dead in Irish culture. When faced with the specter of loss, how do you embrace the memories of those who have passed while confronting your own mortality? Wendigo, Algonquian mythology. The Wendigo is often associated with winter, starvation, and cannibalism, symbolizing the dangers of greed and excess. The Wendigo represents the horrors of human nature when pushed to the brink, illustrating the potential for darkness within us all. Described as a gaunt, emaciated creature with glowing eyes, the Wendigo is said to have an insatiable hunger for human flesh. Its legend serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of losing touch with humanity in the face of desperation. When survival is at stake, How far would you go to preserve your humanity before succumbing to your darkest instincts? La Llorona, Mexican folklore. La Llorona, or the Weeping Woman, is said to be the spirit of a mother who drowned her children and now roams riversides, crying for them. La Llorona embodies the theme of maternal grief and the consequences of one's actions, serving as a cautionary tale for parents. Often depicted as a ghostly figure in white, her mournful cries instill fear in those who hear her, especially children. The legend emphasizes the importance of family and the deep emotional scars left by loss, making her a haunting figure in Mexican culture. When faced with the weight of regret, would you seek redemption, or would the sorrow consume you entirely? Yeti, Himalayan folklore. The Yeti, also known as the abominable snowman, has been a subject of fascination and fear for centuries, with numerous reported sightings. The myth of the Yeti reflects humanity's fear of the unknown and the mysteries that lie in uncharted territories. Described as a large ape-like creature, the Yeti is said to inhabit the snowy peaks of the Himalayas. Its elusive nature has led to countless expeditions and tales, symbolizing the struggle of man against nature and the fear of what lurks beyond our understanding. When confronted with the mysteries of the wild, would you venture forth in search of truth, or would you heed the warnings of those who came before? Draugr, Norse mythology. Draugr are undead beings that guard their burial mounds, embodying the fear of death and the afterlife in Norse culture. Draugr represent the consequences of greed and unfinished business, illustrating the belief that unresolved issues can linger even after death. Often depicted as rotting corpses with superhuman strength, Draugr can shape-shift and are known to haunt the living. Their legends serve as warnings about the importance of honoring the dead and addressing one's own mortality. When faced with the specter of your past, how do you confront the ghosts that refuse to let you move on? Anku, Breton mythology. Anku is often depicted as a skeletal figure who serves as the personification of death, guiding souls to the afterlife. As a grim reaper-like figure, Anku embodies the inevitability of death while also serving as a reminder to cherish life. Described as a tall, thin figure with a scythe, Anku is said to drive a cart collecting the souls of the deceased. His presence evokes both fear and respect, symbolizing the balance between life and death, and the interconnectedness of all beings. When faced with the certainty of your own mortality, how do you choose to live your life in the time you have left? The terrifying beings of mythology serve as powerful symbols and cautionary tales that resonate with the human experience. They reflect our deepest fears, moral dilemmas, and the complexities of existence. As we explore these haunting figures, we are reminded not only of the darkness that can lurk within but also of the light that can emerge through understanding and confronting our fears. What lessons do these stories hold for you as you navigate your own journey through life?